branded website. This is where we get to talk about the wonderful white label website that you also get with the platform. So in addition to a powerful back-end treasure trove for telecoms companies to manage their eSIM business, or startups to launch their eSIM business, you also get a full white label front-end side of the platform, which helps you and supports you in marketing and reselling the eSIMs to your customers, both new and existing. So you get a partner branded website that you can brand with your own logo. You can customize the theme, you can customize the look, the feel, the layout, customize the text, customize the About Us section. You can completely make this website yours as if you developed it from scratch yourself, which gives you that same functionality at e-commerce level that you would expect to get from the likes of Airloo or Holafly and popular with the travel eSIM website. So customers can come to the site, type any country in the world in, boom, it'll come up with the tariffs, all the available options for that country. Once they've made payments, which they make literally on the site, it takes them to this welcome page here where they get given the QR code instantly. They'll also get an email instantly as well, which includes the QR code, everything that they've ordered, a link to the portal so that they can track their own usage. They'll only be able to see SIMs that are ordered via their email address. And of course, to log in and then top up that eSIM at a later choice should they choose to. So everything's autonomous and it happens literally the moment somebody orders. You don't need to lift a finger. Website control features, so you can control the website via the portal. You can customize your own branding, upload logos and images. You can connect a domain. Let's say you brought a domain from GoDaddy.com, www.myesim.com or whatever it is. You can connect that to the platform as well to customize the website address of the website. You can also select from multiple pre-built image templates. So as an example, if we go past to this previous slide, this bit here, we've pre-built a ton of different themes for different use cases, multi-network roaming, business roaming, travel eSIMs, you name it. But of course, we give you the ability to create and upload your own, which you can also do as well. So this enables you to pretty much launch on day one with our preloaded 4,400 eSIM plans, which we've already loaded onto the platform to save you from creating all those plans for every country just to get it on your website. And of course, any website, any tariffs you create via the portal, you can also publish and display on your website as well. And this is all handled from the portal with easy website customization tools. So moving on, what you get with the website. So eSIM QR codes are provided instantly whenever a customer orders an eSIM. There's no manual intervention needed. Instant activation to the internet as soon as that customer scans the QR code with their eSIM enabled device. They get a partner branded My eSIM portal where end users can even log in and track their usage in real time. They can label SIMs such as grandmother's iPad and top up those eSIMs without having to install a new one if they plan to stay in the target country longer than their plan has taken them. Customers can locate eSIMs for any country with a simple input search. We've shown you that. QR codes are provided instantly on order. We've already explained that. Enable customers to monitor and top up data plans with their own customer portal logins. We've covered that. And customers can, of course, build, which is a new feature that's come with the BetterFlex product. Customers can now build their own minute SMS and data packages and even choose their mobile number when ordering from your website. So as an example, if they order a BetterFlex eSIM, it would take them through an order page where they can add minute and text bundles, and they can even choose their mobile number from a drop-down menu, which in my personal opinion is a pretty useless feature, but it's a nice to have, and it's super cool. And it certainly gives unrivaled control and flexibility to end users when it comes to buying eSIMs. I don't think there's anything out there such as this prior to what SimBlox has now provided at end user level. So it's giving an unrivaled experience, not just to you as the partner, but also to the customers that come and order from your website. And of course, you can track all of those orders and profits and usage via the partner portal. So here's an example of some of the existing partners' websites that we have. I think we've onboarded about 480 in the last few months, so we just cherry-picked a few of the ones that we personally like the look of to show you in this particular slide. So this one here is a person that's literally made his own theme and uploaded it. I really like the look of this one here. We've also got a UK eSIM white label site that we developed for our UK partners who want to focus specifically on a UK market. This also includes single network UK eSIMs from the likes of, say, O2, Vodafone and 3. However, our global partners outside of the UK will probably be more suited to our global travel eSIM website, which you can see several examples of here based on the way our partners have customised that and rebranded it to make it their own. So the eSIM partner portal, how you monitor and manage your growth. So all partners, as you know, get a partner portal where you can manage your entire business, everything from your pricing, tracking usage and your orders in real time and any profits, and of course controlling those eSIMs the way that a telecoms provider, or well, a network as such would. Of course, the website's available in mobile and landscape view view, which is why we've included this little image here. So moving on, what you get with the SimBlox portal. So you can track your customers' orders, eSIM usage and profit revenues, so monitor and manage any eSIMs ordered from your website or created in the portal. You can track them all via the portal. You can track sales revenue and profits in real time based on customer live data usage, which is really useful. You can customize the eSIM website with your own branding, your company details, text, images, and of course adjust the pricing. You can make it your own. So we provide a full front-end e-commerce footprint for you. You can also manually connect eSIMs in seconds and generate QR codes whenever needed. You can do that via the portal. If you, let's say you run a front retail store, a phone shop, and you don't really want to be sending customers to a website, you can do that from the portal and instantly generate the QR code for your customer. Again, in terms of managing that eSIM website, it's as simple as uploading your logo and branding, connecting any existing domains. We'll walk you through that if need be. You just need to add some DNS settings to your DNS, which we can walk you through. You can, of course, edit all of your company details. You can access any QR codes that have been for eSIMs that have been ordered from the website. Let's say a customer lost access to their email, got in touch with you. You can, of course, pull that out for them via the portal. And, of course, you can adjust your eSIM pricing with easy-to-use sliders or just uploading a CSV or liaising with your account manager. We can quite often add things for you on our side as well. So, summary of benefits. We've rehashed a lot of this, but it's a lot to take in, so we can never do too much rehashing. So, number one, you can set up your company-branded eSIM website in seconds. Number two, you can connect your own domain, make it your own website in terms of website address. Number three, you can set your own pricing and create your own tariffs and data plans, or literally just abuse the ones we've already created for you. 4, you can advertise your eSIM website to new and existing customers and build your brand. Everything's already there for you. The only thing you need to do is go and sell it. And number 5, you can track data usage, costs and profit and all of the progress that comes up via that website and your business in real time via the portal. So Better Connect provides, and Better Connect is the platform that we built that kind of supports and serves as the proverbial spine to SimBlox. So Better Connect provides a full stack global travel eSIM company in a box that includes a white label eSIM store website, autonomous service delivery, QR code generation and eSIM management, the ability to create data plans with your own traffic policies and limitations via our pre-established mobile network agreements, bearing in mind you've got instant access to 800 MNOs, mobile networks across 219 countries, and we have fantastic rates on the back end of those wholesale network agreements, which you now have access to. You can also track profits and data costs in real time with live eSIM usage via the SimBlox Partner Portal. So, why should you do this? Why add eSIM to your products and services? Well, in a fast and rapidly growing industry, more and more consumers and mobile device manufacturers are making the switch to eSIM. Here's 2 providers that have really nailed the market up to now. One of which is called Airly. So Airly quickly grew to 10 million customers worldwide. They launched their business about a year ago with a $67.3 million startup investment. You'll notice if you look at Airly's website and compare it to our partners' websites that it functions exactly the same, and our partners are quite often beating them on price as well, which is absolutely ludicrous considering our partners didn't need $67.3 million to launch their website or achieve that pricing goal. Same with Holofly. Holofly tends to offer just unlimited plans, similar kind of fair usage policies and throttling that our partners would normally utilise. They started their business with $200,000. They're also incredibly popular, serve at least 20,000 customers globally. So SimBlox enables you as the partner to set up your eSIM business overnight with minimal expertise or financial investment, with immediate access to the best wholesale pricing from, it's actually 800, not 600, it's increased since, 800 mobile networks worldwide, and instantly gives partners a foothold to compete directly with providers like this without anywhere near this startup investment. Let's move on to what that investment is. So there are 3 subscription plans for the SimBlox platform. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're just an API partner, if you don't need the white label website, if you literally just want to work with us the same way that you'd normally work with any other eSIM wholesaler, in terms of we will give you access to our API documentation so that you can integrate with our API, and we will of course give you our wholesale rates which would apply for anything that you connect via that API. You may as well throw away all of the wonderful singing and dancing benefits we've just shown you because at that point you would essentially be building that yourself. You'd build your own website, you'd build your own portals, and you just integrate through our API. Now obviously that would be free and that wouldn't cost any money. If you want the white label eSIM business in a box, you want a website to come with this, then that's when these fees would apply. And we've tried to really split this down within the limitation of our own operating costs to serve everybody with these sites and hosting levels, which is a costly exercise in itself. We've tried to structure our pricing in a way that really gives partners from all different kind of starting points in terms of budget or life to really kind of get in at an operating cost that suits their current budget. So to explain how these free plans work, SimBlox Wholesale is the full shebang. You are treated as a wholesale partner of Better M2M. It's exactly the same as you purchasing from us at wholesale level. The difference is you're getting the website, you're getting all this stuff with it. Wholesale partners can connect eSIMs themselves via the portal rather than having to divert all the traffic through the website, because of course if you connect an eSIM via the portal, there's no payment there. You'd be getting the wholesale bill from us. So of course that's reserved for wholesale partners. Wholesale partners also retain 100% of all profit that they make. Again, it's your customer, not ours. However, SimBlox Pro and SimBlox Standard are distribution models. So think of yourself as a dealer on these particular programs here, on these two. So that would essentially mean that you're getting all of the benefits of our platform, but you're reselling our products, and instead of getting 100% of the customer ownership and profit, you're only getting a percentage, a share of that profit. So for instance, if you're on SimBlox Standard and you generate £10,000 profit that month, you would only be paid £5,000. We would take the other half. If you're on SimBlox Pro, you'd be getting 60%. We would be taking 40%. And of course, if you're on SimBlox Wholesale and you raised £10,000 in profit, all 100% of that profit would be paid out to you. And if you're an established company that can pass our credit checks, we would even give you the ability to connect your own Stripe account to our platform, which means you could even handle all the order revenue, which means you'd be collecting everything and then just getting a wholesale bill from us for any usage. To explain the difference between Standard and Pro, the only difference between Standard and Pro is Standard, you're getting 50% profit revenue share. SimBlox, you're getting 60% profit revenue share. And the key underlying difference outside of that revenue share is our only SimBlox Pro and above can remove our co-branding from the website. So as an example, if you were on SimBlox Standard, you would have a co-branded website. It'll still show your branding. It'll still show your logo. It's still your business. But as it gets into things like the About Us or the website footer, it brings us into the mix. So it's a co-branded site, and it pretty much advertises both Better M2M and your business. So we tend to find that partners that are really serious about building their own brand, or certainly established partners and businesses, would normally start from SimBlox Pro or above. Quite often, what I recommend to new partners is start with whichever operating cost. This is going to be your entire operating cost for your eSIM business outside of marketing. It's not a big operating cost, but you need to consider it like any other startup business plan. Make sure you sign up to an operating cost that you can quite happily afford as an operating cost for however long it's going to take for you to get your brand going, build up some traction, and build a customer base. So on day one, when you haven't really got any customers, unless you've already got a customer base that you're going to push this through or market this to straight away, well, there's not really much point in you going on wholesale unless you run a store and want to be able to self-connect eSIMs. You'd be better off going on Pro, because at this point you can make it white label. It becomes your website. There's no mention of us. It's completely white label. You're still getting 60% profit revenue share. It's yours. And then as soon as you've got some traction, you've got regular orders coming in, and you're looking at that 40% that we're taking and thinking, oh God, I wish I was keeping that, then you could quite simply upgrade and move up to SimBlox Wholesale, which means at that point, suddenly you're then getting 100% of all profit that comes from those customers. So it's really built in a way where you could start all the way at the bottom if you wanted to. And as soon as you think you're ready to move to the next level, whether you want to then move to white label or move to a full wholesale arrangement, you've got that flexibility. And we've really tried to kind of give these options and got this as much as we can to really open the door to people all over the world that may be fantastic at generating traffic. You know, you've got a lot of people out there in developing countries that have marketing funnels but wouldn't have any chance in hell of launching an eSIM business operationally or financially. You've now got the benefit to get in as low as 20 quid, and you may even just be a YouTuber with 2,000 subscribers. It's a very small amount to pay to be able to generate that recurring revenue stream, or that additional revenue stream from the people that you're advertising to or currently marketing other services to. So you also get a 30-day free trial with this. So it doesn't matter which plan you go on. You've got full unrestricted access. All I would say is if you're on wholesale and you want to self-activate eSIMs, bear in mind that you will get a little alert that comes up that says we need to credit check you. So just bear in mind it can take 2, sometimes 3 working days for finance to finish those credit checks if you want to connect orders without those orders being placed via your website. But you do get a 30-day trial. You could literally sign up unrestricted, even generate a customer base in those 30 days, depending on what kind of marketing routes you've got. Let's face it, some people already have a customer base. So our goal is essentially to support your growth, enabling you to build your own brand with our support. You're pretty useless to us if you don't connect any SIMs with our platform. These fees are just to cover our operating costs and giving you everything that we're providing. So anything that we can do to help you grow with Better M2M and SimBlox, we're here to help. So moving on, final tips and takeaways. So you get an eSIM store with full back-end management platform, which means you can just focus on your pricing, your marketing and your brand while we do all the heavy lifting for you. You've got a back-end management portal for tracking your growth, including everything from customer eSIM management to profit revenues and Stripe payments integration. You get unrivaled eSIM technology and wholesale pricing. We encourage you to challenge us on our 45 pence and 84 pence starting points on wholesale rates per gig. It's incredibly competitive globally. You'd normally have to make a commitment to a network of maybe 700 grand a year to get anywhere near that kind of pricing. Generally, it's much higher. And likewise, in terms of the technology, you're not onboarding with an eSIM provider that's been going a year here. You're onboarding with technology that's been provided by Better M2M for many, many years. We've won awards. We've been supplying the telecoms channel, not just in the UK, but globally, long before eSIM was even even available via wholesale channels for these travel eSIM providers that have popped up since. So that's why we're better on price. There's also a low startup investment. You can start it with 30-day trial, and your platform fees start from £20, depending on which kind of partner you want to be. So, earning examples. As an MVNO, your profit is the difference between your eSIM sales price and wholesale cost of usage. So this means if customers use less when they give an allowance, profits are significantly increased due to underusage. So we give you an example here on that. So as an example, you sell a Europe 3 gigabyte eSIM. Let's say you were charging £4 for that. Then the wholesale cost of 3 gigabytes is £2.52, assuming they use all of it. Then that's your wholesale cost, which would mean if they use the entire allowance, you're looking at £1.48 profit. However, based on the 60% average usage that you're more likely to see across your customer base, you can see those profits become increased.